British Williams. A lot of people have been sending me this story. They've been wanting me to talk about her and the fact that she's been sentenced to 4 years in federal prison for fraud. And she was frauding for like what, 3 years or so. Ladies, you don't have to go this far to live a lifestyle, but that's the problem. These women will scam their way into a lifestyle that ultimately will land them in jail. I don't know why women think that they're immune to consequences, because they aren't. Here you have this woman here. Y'all look at her. She's going to be sitting in federal prison for 4 years because she decided it was a good idea to be a scammer. As if she wasn't, instead of her dating a scammer, she was the scammer. And she thought she was going to get away with it. She thought she was going to get away with it. Now she has to sit in federal prison for 4 years. They're not playing with you scammers, okay? Male or female, all of y'all are going to get that smoke and you're going to be put behind bars, okay? And I think that, and again, I don't know British Williams, I think she thought she was going to get away with it. I think she thought that this would blow over and that the judge would look at her and say, you know what, I'm not going to put you in jail, but he put her in jail. You mean to tell me you didn't have a man in your life that could take care of you? No. Because I thought British had a husband. I think she dated did she date like a basketball player that played in Europe when she was on a reality show, right? But you couldn't find a man who was successful. You had to go out there and steal it. Oh yeah, they're gonna make her do all the 4 years. That you don't get time off for federal time. Federal time, you got to do all those years. British Williams was sentenced to 4 years in prison for 15 related felonies. In court Tuesday, the Basketball Wives alum reportedly asked the judge for leniency in her sentences, saying that she wouldn't be away from her daughter, so that she wouldn't be away from her daughter. I knew better and I did wrong anyway. That's not good. You see, that's not good. That's not good at all. Williams said, per the St. Louis-based newspaper, the Riverfront Times. According to the outlet, the former reality star said that the idea of being separated from her 5-year-old was heartbreaking. In addition to the 4-year sentence, Judge Henry E. Archery ordered Williams to pay restitution of $565,000. British Williams was getting paid to portray her celebrity lifestyle on Basketball Wives, when in fact she was a typical fraudster, said Special Agent in Charge Jaye Greenberg. Out of today's sentences, her reality is now a life of a felon. Damn. They going after you women too, man. It ain't just the men they going after. They gonna go out. Yeah, 4 years was very lenient. I think 4 years was very lenient for 15 related felonies, right? In May, Williams pleaded guilty to 5 federal counts of misuse of Social Security number, 4 counts of bank fraud, and 3 counts of making false statements to the IRS, and 3 counts of wire fraud. The crime took place over the course of nearly a decade. So she was doing this for almost 10 years. It continued even after Williams was indicted. Damn. So wait a minute. So she gets indicted and she keeps on scamming? I told y'all she didn't take this seriously. If she would have taken this seriously, she wouldn't have went to jail. If she would have taken this case seriously, she would not have went to federal prison. But because she didn't take it seriously, she continued to be a fraudster. according to Assistant U.S. Attorney Deanne Clark. Federal authorities accused Williams of illegally obtaining PPP loans that were meant for businesses affected by COVID-19. Oh, they're going after all you people getting those PPP loans. That's her ex, Lorenzo Gordon. The marriage boot camp star was also accused of underreporting her income on tax returns from 2017 to 2019, fraudulently using Social Security numbers that were not assigned to her to open accounts with credit cards, companies, and banks, and submitting fake medical bills to at least one insurance company. Williams joined the cast of Basketball Wives LA during season 3 in 2014. At the time, she had appeared on VH1 as the fiancée of overseas basketball player Lorenzo Gordon, who is also the father of her child. The mom of one also co-hosted a morning show on St. Louis radio station, but reportedly lost her job earlier this year in the wake of her guilty plea. So damn, she had lost her job. And they said like she got indicted and still kept the scam going. It's like if she would have just taken this case seriously at first, they wouldn't have gave her 4 years. She might have got like a year. You know what I'm saying? If she would have taken this case seriously, she wouldn't have done 4 years. She probably would have done maybe a year, maybe, right? But because she didn't take it seriously and she continued to scam, instead of her being talented enough, because y'all know these heifers claim they smart and they're the fastest rising group of entrepreneurs. Instead of her leaning into that, she leans into criminality. She leans into criminality. And now she got to go away for 4 years. Ladies, you can go to prison too. Prison ain't just for men. If you caught scamming, you're going to jail too. It ain't just the men that's going to end up going to the federal prison. You're going to go to federal prison. They're probably prosecuting people all over the country for those PPP loans. This woman had a whole network of fraud. She was getting insurance fraud, defrauding on her taxes. Like she was just out here in all types of criminality. Why don't you just go get you a sugar daddy? That would have been easier than you doing this. Now you're going to be separated from your daughter for 4 years because they're going to make you do every bit of those 4 years. They're going to make you do every bit of those 4 years. Yes, they are. This is why, ladies, you're trying to stunt on social media. Your stunning on social media is landing you behind bars. That is what's happening. And she ain't the only one. There's been plenty of women to go to jail for fraud-related charges too. But I think that she probably thought she was going to get away with it. I really do. But they're not playing with y'all no more. They're coming after y'all, especially you people that got those PPP loans and didn't think you was going to have to pay it back. You're going to have to pay it back. Because if you don't or you don't account for that money, they're going to come after you. That's exactly what's going to happen. And you have nobody to blame but yourself. Choose better men to be in relationships with to the point to where you don't have to scam. See, she wanted to do this for social media. This is all for Instagram. She wants to stunt for Instagram. And now you're going to federal prison due to that. Due to your actions, now you're going to have to end up in federal prison. Because you chose to get that quick money instead of getting a legitimate money. Like you heifers claim that you're so smart and you got all these connections. You shouldn't have to do this then. But I don't think that she thought that she was going to get caught. I really do. I think that she thought that this would blow over and that she really wouldn't face any, because she listening to the wrong people. She like Samantha Lee. She got the wrong people in her ear. She got the wrong people in her ear. And I look at her situation. Unbelievable.